Okay, guys. So see this food. It doesn't look anything like. You cannot tell that this is not unga um unga lentils. You cannot really differentiate because it's look like corn. Like this is ugali from corn flour, see there. But well, the corn flour I put there is just like 20% of everything else. So this is red lentils, ugali. See? Can you really differentiate it? It look a little bit yellow. Maybe that's the only thing. It tastes good, you know. And I'm eating it with a kundeng. So you're not having a problem. You not really crave or miss ugali because it feels like you're eating ugali, you know. This one I cooked yesterday and I just warm it. I feel like I'm eating ugali unga, and I really corn flour ugali, so I don't really miss. But within the few years, I've been struggling trying this and that until this one makes sense to me. So if you have any issue with sugar, you have issue with carbs, yeah, watch, see what how I did this and do it. You'll be enjoying yourself. You will sleep without any pain. For those who are young, you cannot understand some of the what when I'm talking about pain. But oh boy, for those who are having sugar problem or inflammation issue, especially to the carbs, yeah, I found a solution, guys. This is the solution. This right here is a solution. You see, I'm enjoying myself. Let me put it up in my hand and put my back on my pillow while enjoying. See, I feel like oh, even the vegetable. This one I'm eating, I forgot the name. I have two vegetable here in my hand. You see, I have this one. This is kunde. If you have to eat without being worried about the pain, the health issues, how you gonna encounter after eating? Because this was exactly the time when I started eating anything with carbs or sugar. But I don't like eating things with sugar, but I like eating carbs because I used to from childhood. You know, every time you're enjoying it in your lips, in your mouth, right? But the moment it touch your stomach, it started digesting, going to your bloodstream, you get the attack right away within no time. In less than 30 minutes already having problem. Mhm. So I've been asking God, what can I do? What else can I find? Everything here is as the Lord lead me. I just try, try this, Trial by error. Now I can eat ugali. I don't have to worry. And if I will not be in the Western world, if I'm in Africa, I can make. I know how to make because God help me to to find out how to make this gluten-free flour. So if I'm in Africa, I will make my own. And that will be better. Mhm. When I suffer for these few years and days, see now I'm enjoying myself to the glory of God. I'm enjoying myself now to the glory of God. You know the time I'm eating this food? Just clock 11:13. So lunch I think here officially start from 11:30. But it's 11:18 I'm already eating. If this is complete carbs, you think I will be eating this time? No, you're imagining the pain that you'll get after. Because the medication does not work. This medication, I don't know what it does, but it doesn't work for me. So I got my medication. You want? Try. For those who are eating ugali, I can make this flour and make bread from it, make everything from it. Yesterday I made mandasi from this. I can even, I'm going to try making porridge. I think I would make porridge out of it because those I think I used to when I was young. Once in a while we drink porridge on a colder day in the raining time. You know, sometimes I feel like I need to drink porridge, but how? But now I've discovered, to the glory of God, when you just by trial and error, hmm? Try it, guys. Try to make this ugali and let me know if you're having an issue. Even if how sick you have become, the moment you start eating this thing, everything in your body will change. You start sleeping. Like, yeah, imagine, even yesterday when I went to sleep, I don't want to get up until morning. And I woke up at a good time, the time that I'm used to before. You know, 6. You know, my time was because my job used to start at 8. Yeah, most of them. There are those that start at 7, but mostly we need 8. So I'm used to getting up at 6, so that by 7 I'm on the road or whatever time I'm needed. So 2 days now, hmm, 2 days now I've been getting up at a good time because I ate what I like and my body is likes it, you know, and my body feel happy. But this has taken me. This started from 2019 when this problem started. I've been trying. I've been trying different food, cooking this, trying that. It end up garbage because the body is toxic. Mhm. The body recognize what they're eating. Excuse me. I'm looking for cleaner. The body recognizes what you're eating as a toxic. Can you imagine eating toxin in your body? Hmm? You find your organs are being attacked. And this issue, it attacks the whole body. It's not like a localized kind of pain. This is systematic problem. Everywhere from your eyes, your brain, your your organs, lungs, liver, kidney, everything. Everything feels, every part of your body feels it. Hmm? So, imagine to them. Normally, by this time, I would be thinking about um, I need to run maybe in the gym first, go for a walk. Last week, I don't know whether it was Friday. I think it was Friday. I walk until I find my knees and my ankles, they refuse. So, like my leg refuse to walk. My heart is still like I like walking as exercise. It's something that I like, not forcing yourself because you have toxin in your body. Carbs, people are different. Carbs for me change into toxin in my body. It of course it converted into sugar, glucose, which is a toxin. To me, my body recognizes as toxin. So every part of my body is in pain, you know. So these 2 days, I say glory to God. I eat what I like, the Ugali that I like. The other week I tried to eat beans, but the beans, the process was very long. Even the others, I have to either soak it first and blend it and then transfer it to the saucepan, let it cook until, or I boil it first until it is soft. Then I mash it with the mashed potatoes tools. And then after that, I start putting wonga. But now I thank God because I have a grinder, a grinder machine. It's actually not very big. It's not very big. So because I make it for the whole family, so I have to grind it many times. But the one I have now, when they're selling it, the way advertising it look like really big. No, it's not that big, but it accomplished the purpose. So I got it like a week ago, but I started using it 2 days ago because I had to get a time that I can wash it thoroughly, dry it before I start using it. So I started using it 2 days ago, and it has been amazing. I don't have to wait until the bean boil first. You boil bean, you cook other stew, this and that. It make it when you're hungry, you really don't have that time. So now I just have to, you cook like your normal cooking. A process of making African dinner or lunch or whatever. I cook my stew, I cook my whatever I want to cook, and then I put the water for garlic as I grind my flour. And right away, I make my ugali, you know. Or I can start by making the ugali, the water, grind the flour, mingle it, let it get cooking, cover it, as wait for stew. So it is now easy. So now I'm happy about it and my body feels okay. Normally I don't like to eat daytime because now for many years since 2019, I think around September or whatever month, I don't remember, July there, from July there, my food, mostly breakfast, has been cucumber. You know, Like I have to start with something that has no carbs. And I find it very difficult to start eating things like beans in the morning. Some people who are able to do that, as a breakfast. So it has been really a struggle for me. You know, I ate cucumber until I cannot eat it no more. My husband still buy, like yesterday, brought two of them. So normally I eat half in the morning or maybe half later when I'm eating at a dinner or lunch. I have it there. They brought it last few days ago, two of them. I don't know if I finished. Even the way I finish is not the same because my tongue has refused. My body, I don't know whether my body, I think it would like it, but my tongue has refused eating cucumber. And the problem with me, I don't like to season it that much because you can put when you season it, it's really good when um, you make it into a noodle and you season it like fresh noodle or fresh salad and you season it good, with a dressing, which also is not good for me, you know. It tastes good in your mouth, but my body doesn't like dressing. So I like to eat my cucumber like that until my tongue doesn't want. Like if you can just go to my body without going through the eating process, maybe it would be okay. But now, for those who are sick, because when I was in Kenya, I was in Eldoret. No, just within the the circumference of Eldoret thing. I think about 45 or maybe, yeah, 45 to 1 hour away from Eldoret. So I went to this bank place. If you know this place called Moist Bridge. So when I went to the bank there, I found many people, like some people they come that they need to be taken care of. They need to be why? Because they have diabetics or because they have certain thing. Most of the sicknesses that comes in this era, it's from the food that we're eating. Especially if the food you're eating is processed food. Yeah. Because if you are to be like, of course there are type 2 and there's type 1. The type 1, it is start from childhood. But the type 2 is from what we eat. The food, the too much carbs, the processed food, the drinks, you know. I think for me, by that time, we were eating lots of fruits. We're eating lots of ripe mangoes, lots of but, ripe mangoes, blueberries. When we go to pick it, when not picking it, like we used to go in summer, we used to drive about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes from here. We drive to the farm market and we will buy them in box. Now you gotta eat them because they will spoil, right? And we were eating, you know, your breakfast, you eat ripe mango. Imagine, it's very sweet, it's very delicious in your mouth, but the body didn't like it. That's how it all started. And then in winter, we drink. Everyone has to get their own mango juice. Those mango juice, it tastes good with pulp, but the hidden sugar that is in there, they've added sugar, hidden sugar, and lemon juice inside there. I don't know, it might be ascorbic acid. It tastes like lemon, but it need what there's so much sugar for it to taste the way you're tasting it. But when you're not having problem, you cannot understand. Yeah, I met many people. The first year they come, like many serious people from Syrians. So they were like, now the first year they also were going. The second year, when they go to the farm market and they're being invited to go buy this mango, they say, oh, diabetic. Oh, this is sukaria. I'm telling you, people are suffering here. Yeah. From what we eat, a lot of blood pressure. There's a lot of things that is happening, and also the lifestyle. When you are not working, you are at home, and pretty much wherever you go, you drive. You drive. That's why this year, now it's about, I think, maybe 6 months. We have been trekking and using public means if we can. When you cannot wait or the place is not far, we just walk. Like at least in a day. I used not to walk. Like 2 years ago when I went to Africa, walking was a problem because I used not to walk. Hmm? To walk was a pain, but I struggled until I managed it. I struggle. The last time I went, I was there for 5 months. I have to walk. I will walk one way if I'm going to town. Then when I'm coming, at least I'm carrying something. I use border. And then when we're also going to the town area, it's like you're sloping, and when you're coming back, it's hilly. When you're carrying stuff and it's hot, it's more difficult. Unless when I don't carry something, I will, and when it is not too hot, I trek. Sometimes I trek pretty much at any time. By the time I came back, I lost weight. Like, for my parents, they were feeling, they were not feeling happy. They were like, they were feeling, like, oh, this too much. I was sick also at the same time. So, but that feeling lighter, it was really good for me. But still, when I was there, I struggled. Now, I've been thinking, if I go back now, what am I gonna eat? What was I gonna eat? I've been thinking about that. Now you see, I don't have to worry. Thank you, God. I was really especially last week. I've been talking to God. What am I gonna eat now? Because this cucumber now has refused my. No, normally, I start with it as a base, and maybe some beans, and later something on top, maybe some carbs a little bit on top, then to absorb the carb later, when you eat at the last of it. But when I did a mistake, maybe waiting for what I want to eat at that time is difficult. You find I already started bread or started munching on something. Before you know it, I'm already suffering. That's these 2 days. I thank God for this. Now, it made my life now easier. Yeah, I thank God because I like eating at least and like pretty much everything escorting. Like if I eat dinner or lunch, I like ugali. When you grow up with something, it's really not good. When now you cannot, you find like life is difficult. And people say, well, you need to learn how to stay out of it. Uh, like eating, you can adapt slowly. But this has been 2019. Now we're in 2025. I'm not adapted to staying away from ugali, you know. But at least now I've invented this thing. It's really tasty. Lentils, I tried beans. The other time I ground beans, these red split lentils, yellow split lentils. What again? Yeah, last time I ground like 3 or 4 grains and mix it was good. And I tried now these lentils by itself is good. Now this is another one. I tried it now again, pure lentils with quarter of the gluten-free hunger. Yeah, it's good. So if I'm not in Canada, I'm not in the Western world, where I'm in Africa, I know how to make the gluten-free hunger. So problem solved to the glory of God. Anyway, guys, be blessed. Let me finish my food and do something else. Yeah.